So my sister thinks a lot of things are millennial,
Because they are.
and that's why we're here, because they are not. Hi, my name is Khadija, and this is my little sister Elise, and together we are bridging the sister gap. So let me give you the general idea of our channel. So I am Gen X, and my sister is a millennial, and we pretty much grew up, I would say, kind of the same, but not really. um, in a lot of different ways. Our parents to me, were very lax with my sister compared to how they were with me. And then also, I grew up in Brooklyn. My sister, majority, even though she tries to say no, grew up in New Jersey.
I'm from Brooklyn too. Chill.
So there are some things that are different, but I've been seeing a lot of things online with a lot of millennials claiming like songs and movies and things that are theirs. And I'm like, these are not yours. Like they might seem to be yours because like through reruns and things like that, but unless you were sitting there waiting for that next episode to come out or trying to record things on the radio with your cassette tape, it's not yours. So my sister has chosen 5 things, and we're going to go through these 5 things and decide if they are millennial or if they are Gen X. And here we go. All right,
Okay.
first one,
So,
sissy.
all right, wait. Before we start, I want to say that there's a 13-year age gap between us. So
This is
that's why
important.
she thinks she knows everything when she doesn't.
I do know.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. So I chose like mostly TV shows and movies, I
Okay.
think.
Okay.
So with me, I know that some of these like weren't, but I feel like I feel just to like kind of give myself some backstory. I
Hmm.
feel like there are a lot of um I feel like because most of us are like kind of on the like we were in the be there when the old stuff still existed, and we were there for the new things, right? The modern era, I guess.
Okay.
So I was recording things on the VCR, and and on cassette tapes, and like putting tape on it to record over things. Like I was part of that, but also too I was there for CDs and then LimeWire and then like the digital things, that came after. But so my first show is Fresh Prince.
No.
Yes, it is.
First,
Ah,
that is not a millennial
yeah,
show.
yes, it is.
How is Fresh Prince a millennial show?
Fresh Prince is a millennial show because it was on when I was a kid. It's the 90s.
No. So, in my mind, who was the lead character?
Will Smith.
How
Even, but
old?
he
How old?
played. It
How
doesn't
old
matter
was
because
Will
grown
Smith? No, it does
people.
matter. It totally does because it's not. It totally does because the lead character is who sets the tone of that, and he is Gen X. So his experiences were Gen X. You were more along the lines of Ashley. So it's something completely different. That's a Gen X show.
I'm sorry. We're gonna have to agree to disagree because
That's Gen
that's
X.
definitely
That's, but
because grown people play teenagers all the time, even now, like Vampire Diaries. Those guys are like freaking 30s and 40s, and they were playing like they were 17-year-olds in high school. Like that's the thing. Just because the actor themselves aren't of the age doesn't mean that it's not
no,
for
no, no,
the
no, no.
age.
It's not even the actor themselves. It's so okay. How old were so let's give
Let's go Google it. Let's see
let's give it a go.
the
Let's
years.
give it a go.
Okay. Because you're pissing me off already. We just
Already?
started.
Already?
Yes.
Ah, Fresh Prince of Bel Air is Gen X. But it's also one of those rare shows that millennials grew up loving too. Okay. It premiered in 1990. So that's Gen X, 1990, because it's our culture. So in 1990, that age, he's the one that is shaping culture. That's my culture. So the things he wore, Those are the things that the guys my age were wearing, you know, not your age.
All right, I'll let you have it. Um,
But
thoroughly annoyed.
here's the thing. That's why the reason you feel like it's yours is because of the reruns and how long it was on.
It was on for a long time. I mean,
Still
I
on.
was a
Still on.
child, a small child. I won't say my age, but I was a small child when it came on. Okay, in
Okay.
1990, very small.
Okay.
However, um, I just all right. I will move
Well, here's
on.
the thing, and this is why we didn't just watch it; we lived it. A lot of the things that they were going through, um, we felt deeply. Like I remember that episode with Will when his with his father. Um,
Mhm,
he was like, "Why doesn't he want me?" So
mhm.
many of us like really like felt that, and again, same age range. Whereas you're not, you wouldn't have, really connected with that and understood that until you were older.
Older, yeah. All right.
Okay,
You
okay.
can have Fresh Prince.
Thank you very much. Okay, so that's
Whatever.
for me. One for me. All right, what's the next one?
The next one is Family Matters.
Mm.
We might have to. I should have looked up the years of these
No,
shows
no, no, no.
before.
That's the thing.
No.
That's the thing.
Okay.
And this is it. So when it's my turn to pick, I'm not going to look up the years. I'm just going to pick songs or whatever, and we're just going to debate because that's the thing. So many of you millennials, just
Don't
automatically
say you guys.
that it's yours. So yeah, I say you guys because you guys try to take over everything, like we're like forgotten or what have you. Okay, family matters. Mm, so that's a hard one. That's a hard one. That one I might say is gonna be, what's it called when they're like split? Is it exennials? Like in the
Mm,
middle? And the reason why I say this is because I think Eddie was supposed to be like around my age,
your age.
but then the younger ones were supposed to be around your age, maybe. So I don't know.
I don't know. I just remember like TGIF,
TGIF.
right? And that was like, every Friday, that was good TV. Watch all the
Mhm.
shows that came on Fridays. Um, hmm.
I feel like that's a hard one. Let's see what
Okay.
Google says. I would give that to you because I didn't really connect
Just
with that.
because you weren't into it.
I didn't connect with it. Maybe because
That's like
I don't
Full
know,
House.
it seemed younger to me. Full House, I definitely feel like is millennial. I feel like Full House is millennial because
Okay.
those kids I feel like were younger than I was.
Mhm.
Let's see. Let's see what they what let's give it a Google again.
Mhm.
Uh, it says Family Matters is definitely Gen X. No debate, but millennials watched it too. And it aired 1989 to 1998.
God damn it.
I know.
All right. I don't trust your
I
sources.
would still give that to you though. I would because like I said, I feel like the kids were, I don't know. I didn't connect with
I
them.
think it's because I don't know, like Steve Urkel, he was kind of immature. Did I do that? And I remember thinking
I
that
think that's why.
when he
Urkel
turns
never
into
I never
Stefan,
connected with Urkel. He just
oh my
irritated
god.
me. He
I mean,
irritated
he was annoying, but when he turned into Stefan, it was like, oh my god. Now looking back though, like I want to gag. Like Stefan Urkel was not fine. Okay, like what were we thinking?
He just changed clothes and took his glasses off.
Oh god.
I know. I know.
Oh. All
Let's
right,
see
this
Full
one's
House. I think Full House is millennial. Let's see. But it's the same time though, right?
it was around. I feel like it was around on TV around the same time.
Let me see.
Uncle Jesse. Oh my goodness.
Again, it's considered Gen X, 1987 to 1995, but
Mm,
millennials feel ownership of it because of the reruns, and it's borderline.
mm,
Um, I feel like that's millennial. I really do. I would
mm.
give that to you. I would give it to you.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
All
So you
right.
get one. All right.
Okay. So now, two down, okay? So this
Okay.
one I'm putting in the same, it's a 2 for 1. I'm gonna consider the both of these number 3 because they're very similar
Okay.
in the category, okay?
Okay.
But it's TRL and 106 in Park.
That's millennial.
Okay. I
That's
know.
definitely millennial. And I'm going to tell you why. I didn't watch that, but you know what I did watch? I watched what's the one? Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart. What was the
With
one?
Donnie Simpson?
No,
Oh.
no, no.
Oh.
Well, that too. But well, see, here's the thing. You grew up in Jersey, y'all had cable. Cable didn't come to Brooklyn
Mm,
until much later. So I didn't see a lot of those shows until I was later in my teens.
mm,
Even early 20s, I would probably say. Growing up in New York, I was heavily dependent on
public
Video Music
oh,
Box,
video music box.
heavily dependent on that. And then also there was this Friday night video show that would come on. I was dependent on that.
Mm.
Um,
Remember
on
the box? That's
channel.
cable. But remember the box?
Yes, yes, I do. I
People
do.
don't a lot of people have never
I
heard
remember
of
the
it,
box. I remember the
especially
box.
people that were not on the East Coast. I don't know if it was an East Coast thing,
I think
but
a lot of those shows were like East
mm,
Coast, were heavily regional dependent because I
mm,
think they were like offshoots of college, people who started things in
mm,
college. I think that's the reason why.
mm,
So I'm gonna
interesting.
give you those, but
Okay.
for
Because I mean,
me,
I even physically went because I went to an episode of TRL taping. I went to 106 in Park.
that's
I went to a
definitely you.
taping of that. Like I was like, it
That's
was
definitely that's
after
millennial.
school.
That's millennial, 100%. But I'm trying to
Mm,
think, what was the show that Ed Lover and Dr. Dre used to have on MTV? That's Gen X. I
I
have to
love
look
it.
that up. I can't think of the name.
Oh,
Yo MTV Raps. That's the
that
show.
was with Big Tigger. That
No,
came that was
Big
before
Tigger
him.
was The Basement. He was in The Basement on
Oh, that's right.
BET. That's
I
also,
forgot.
I think that's Gen X.
Ugh.
Let me look. Let me look. Let's just call our cousin. And I'm just kidding. Let me see.
I forgot about you on TV Raps. That's definitely you because I never watched that.
I think I've just stumped. What was the name of the show?
What? The basement?
Was it The Basement? It's having a hard time figuring out what the heck I'm saying. Um, what
Because I
year
feel like Yo
was
MTV Raps turned into like
Trigger?
once that
No,
went
they're
off, the
different shows.
basement
They're
came on.
different
But I'm
channels.
saying they no Yo MTV. Oh, that's right, because
They're
that was
different
on
channels.
BET.
Was Tigger
Hmm.
BT Basement? Let me see. It's Millennial. 1998 to 2005. Big Tigger, BT, Rap City, The Basement.
Rap City.
Rap City.
That's
But yo Yo MTV Raps was definitely me. Yeah, 1987. It started in 1987. That's definitely Gen X.
okay. All right, you ready for the next one?
I'm ready for the next one.
I'm gonna say that this one is millennial because even though I think you probably know what where I'm going with it, but even though it was based off of a movie that was definitely Gen X because I hate the movie.
I know what show you're talking about. It's millennial. It's millennial.
Okay,
I think it is. You're talking about
it's
Buffy, right?
of course Buffy the Vampire
My
Slayer.
sister is obsessed with Buffy. If
I
you
got a
need to know
problem.
anything about that Buffy series, it's her. But the movie is definitely
Mhm.
Gen X. The movie is Gen X.
I'm wearing my Sunnydale High School t-shirt today. My daughter asked me, she was like, "Did you go to that school?" I was like, "No, Buffy did." I got a problem. Okay, I'm aware.
I
But
think
I have no friends to talk about it with because no one watched Buffy but me.
I'm sure you'll
But
make some friends. Yep, it's millennial. I
okay.
figured. It
All right.
definitely is.
All right, good. There's still supposedly going to be a reboot, but I don't know. They saying that a
Probably
pilot
they're probably gonna
was
ruin it
filmed.
like they ruin everything.
They literally ruined everything. So I'm very very nervous about this. Um all right, the last one. I know it's Gen X, but I'm going to say it anyway because I feel like I grew up with it and I want it to be a part of this family, but it's the Cosby Show.
No,
Okay. I know
no.
I said it was Gen X. I said it. But I'm going to say that we love it too, millennials,
You can
because
love it, but you can't claim it. Or a different world.
a different world you could have. I knew that was you. That was that because you were around college around that time. You were going to college, and I was still in elementary school, and that's fine. But
Can't
yeah, no.
you can't claim the Cosby Show when you're the same
Why?
age. Aren't you the same age as Raven Simone?
I think we're around the same age. She was on it, so if she was alive, then why not?
Because she wasn't the one choosing to turn the TV on. If you were not choosing to turn that TV on, it was either me or mommy who was turning on the TV for you and allowing you to watch that TV, that show. You couldn't choose that show. You don't even remember seeing the first episode, the pilot. I remember the pilot
I
when
don't.
Bill
Um,
Cosby said, "Why do we?" Oh, no, Claire said, "Why do we have 4 kids?" And then they added the 5th. I remember that. They only were supposed to have 4.
oh, interesting. Who was the extra kid that they added?
The oldest daughter.
Ah,
She came home from
interesting.
college and they were all excited, and everybody's like, "Wait a minute, I thought they only have 4 kids." Yeah.
Ah, interesting. I never knew that. Okay,
Mhm.
you can have it.
It's Gen X. That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
okay. So our score out of what? I'm like, I got three, I think. Two.
No, you got name the shows, and I'll tell you.
Fresh Prince was, you
That's
claim
Gen X.
Fresh Prince was Gen
That's Gen X.
X. I'm gonna say claimed, alleged.
That's
Family
Gen
Matters.
I looked it up. I'm telling you.
I don't believe it. Family Matters. I'm gonna cite. I want you to cite your sources. Family Matters.
This is a school project.
I need the whole bibliography. Okay, please.
I got you. Don't worry.
Family Matters was we was
I gave
both
that
of
to you.
us.
I said you could have it.
Okay,
I
we
said
can
you could
have it
have it.
because you don't like it. We can have it. Whatever.
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't. To me, I feel like if it made a huge, yes, I know it made a huge, like the whole Stefan Urkel thing was like huge, but it didn't click for me. It didn't connect for me, and I don't even know if any of my friends watched it. Like, I feel
Mm,
like there's certain shows like were a phenomenon, and you talk about it with your friends. I don't ever
mhm,
remember having conversations about that show with my friends.
mm,
Like, we
mhm,
talked Cosby Show was one of those shows, like, we all talked about it. Like, "Did you see it last night?" It was one of those things.
mm,
Um, Fresh Prince too, like, laughing and talking about, like, "Did you see what he did last night?" and da da da. Like,
mhm.
that wasn't one of those shows that I think we did that. I don't remember.
Okay. Um, TRL and 106 in Park, Millennial.
That's yours. That's definitely
Buffy,
millennial. That's millennial. That's yours.
and then The Cosby Show
That's
is
Gen X.
Gen X. Okay. Well, those were all my shows. Movies are hard for me because of you. So a lot of my favorites I know are not of my time. And there are people who are my age who had never seen like half of them. Even my boyfriend was like, yeah, like he hadn't seen some of those movies until me, until I showed them to him. So I know that a lot of my movie choices are yours, but there might be some um that are like a millennial. I know, and I know the ones because I try to get my daughter to watch some of them. I've tried because I'm like, I love this movie. She's like, you say that about every movie, and I'm like, no, there's only certain ones that I really love. So, um, but yeah.
What movie?
So number one is The Last Dragon, which
That's Gen
was
X, girl. You
that's Gen
know.
X. I know. That's what I said. I know. And she loves The Last Dragon, and I
I
love that.
saw that movie. I made like every family member take me to see that movie in the theater. I can literally recite the movie by heart. How did you know that was the blue one? I do not know, master. You do not know. That's
I
Gen X.
even told I even told my daughter, I was like, I told her one day, she was talking about something. I told her that I was like, you have the glow, like Bruce Leroy. I was like, you're looking for something that's already inside you, just like Bruce Leroy. Like, you got the glow.
She looked at you like you was crazy.
Yes, she was like, okay, like whatever.
I randomly will be walking around. You know me and my stems. I'll randomly be walking around and be like, show enough. And Aiden will look at me like, what the heck is wrong with this lady? Yeah.
The other one was Purple Rain.
That's Gen X.
What's love got to do with it?
Mm.
Listen, me and my cousin,
That
we
might
can
be millennial.
recite,
Think
which is
that's
horrible, but it's
I
such a
know, I
good
had no
movie.
business watching that movie. I think that might be millennial. Let me see.
Cause like, come on, eat the cake anime. Sometimes I be in here and I be like, Nam yo ho rengekyo.
I think that's millennial. Let's see. It's Gen X. You had no business watching it.
I had no. There are a lot of movies that I know I had no business watching. Okay, I mean, like Scarface. Scarface is one of my favorite movies.
Is
It's
it?
just it is.
It's like me and The Godfather. I had no business watching
I
The Godfather.
know. I had not watched The Godfather until you made me watch it one day because I was just like, I can't get into
Yeah,
it.
I was like, how
Like,
can you
is it
be
too
a
long?
filmmaker and have never seen the Godfather
I
trilogy?
know.
Like,
I don't know. I
there's so
know.
many references, like in just like pop culture, like regular the things that we
Right.
say, and you swims with the fishes. Like if you don't know where that comes from, like
Yeah, I that was one that I didn't like until an adult, but I only like the first and the second, you know.
the third is
Um, yeah, the third. Usually that's how it is with most things. It's either the ones coming after are never as good as the first. And then what else was it? It's The Godfather, Scarface. Oh, Belly. I love Belly. You hear
Can
me?
I sent you that thing on Instagram with Lakeith and ASAP talking about Belly, the opening scene of Belly.
Yes, yes, yes,
That was
yes.
I think that was Belly doesn't get the due
It does not.
it deserves. That opening scene, I think it is the best opening
Mhm.
scene of any movie ever. Ever,
Agreed.
ever,
It's
ever,
so
ever.
cinematic
It's
with like no
beautiful.
words
It's
that and like the
beautiful. Just
music
the
and the black
movement.
light.
Oh
Yes.
my God. More video directors need to direct
Agree. Make films. Agreed.
movies. 100%. Hyde did that. He did
He
that.
did.
That
He
is the
did.
best opening scene.
Top
Oh,
10.
so
One of
good.
my favorites.
For sure.
For
For
sure.
sure. Yes.
Um, what else?
I think Belly is definitely millennial.
I think so too.
What do you think? Let's see.
I think it is. I mean, I was already like an older teen when it came out. So
Mm, it's on the edge.
mm,
It's
I
on
think
the
because the actors
movie
playing
was
were
not made
older,
for
they're of
children.
your
It was
age.
made for grown people who understood the streets, the choices, and the consequences.
I didn't
It
understand the street.
stars Nas and DMX, who are core Gen X stars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. The stars are, but like that music in that time, that's
No, girl,
millennial.
that's us. That is Gen X. Are
Are
you serious?
wait,
You are trying to claim. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I
Wait a
am
minute.
claiming
Wait, you're
DMX.
trying to
You
claim
can have
Nas and
Nas.
DMX
You
and
can
that
have
music?
Nas, but
You're
I'm
trying to
claiming
claim Nas,
DMX.
DMX, and that music?
100%.
Hell no.
100%.
Unacceptable. No.
100%.
No. No. No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. No.
I'm
No.
glad we're not sitting face to face because I might put hands on you.
You are not. That is not you. No. No. No, 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 no. Why millennials think it's theirs? They discovered it later on DVD, BET, or cable. It became a cool aesthetic movie. The visuals aged well and became memeable. But culturally, it was Gen X telling Gen X stories. If you watched Belly in real time, did you go to the movies to see Belly?
No, because nobody was going to take me to see it.
Exactly. But I went to the movies to see Belly. How you doing? How
What
you doing?
about Paid in Full then? What about Paid in Full?
I think.
I own both of those movies on DVD, by the way.
Let me see. Let me see.
Same age bracket of actors,
Let me see.
rappers, actors. Come on.
That's on the edge. It's saying,
Mm.
I'll tell you what it says. The era, though it came out in 2002, the story, the mindset, and culture are pure Gen X. But because it came out in 2002,
So
it's
then when did Belly come out?
it came
Because
out in
that
1998.
Oh, I thought it was in the early 2000s too.
No, 98.
Okay. All right. No, you're gonna have
Well, you
begrudgingly.
Belly is Gen X.
I'm angry about it.
Be angry, but it's accurate.
All right. There was another one that wasn't on my list, but I was about to mention because we got into Paid in Full and Belly, but there was another one. Oh my gosh. And it left my brain. I should have wrote it down.
Cool. I got one that I'm thinking of.
Okay.
New Jack City.
Oh, that Juice. That's what I was thinking about. I know that's Gen X. I know it is. So I don't want to hear about it. I know Juice is, but New Jack City definitely is Gen X. But that is a really good movie that I also had no business watching.
Okay. None.
Okay, another one, Blade, another one. That one I saw in the movies with mommy and daddy, and I remember in the opening scene, the guy, one of the vampires is getting, you know what, and daddy was like, I don't think you should have came to see this, and I was like, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. No business seeing that
A lot
movie,
of a
but
lot of a lot of them. I feel like because mommy and Vincent had you when they were older, a lot of your some of your experience is kind of Gen esque
mhm,
because of how much older they were when they had you.
yeah.
So whereas I had no business watching a lot of things like General Hospital when I was a child, like I had no business watching Luke and Laura, being devastated when Luke died. Why do I remember like their early scenes? Like I remember these things. I had no business watching it because mommy was sitting there watching it. I was watching it with her. No
Mhm.
business. No business. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's just the way it is.
Yeah, yeah. That was one that I know. I was like, yeah, I had no business watching it. But that's one of my favorite movies. I love Blade.
What about
Um,
Love and Basketball?
oh, I love that movie. That's Gen X though, because I was young when that came out.
Was it? I didn't even know the year. I
Yeah,
was I was
I
actually gonna say I need to look that one up. Let me see. What year was it? Love and Basketball is one of those movies I really liked when I was younger, and as I got older, I don't like him now.
I
Like
know.
now, it's like,
I know.
ew.
He played in her face, and he played in her face.
He did.
The story upsets me. And
It's
she should have.
millennial.
It's millennial.
It's millennial.
I'm shocked, honestly. I could have sworn that that one was Gen
It's
X, but it is one of my favorites.
it made in 2000. The
Mm,
characters grow up in the 80s and 90s. So a lot of the themes are millennial. You were
mm,
growing up in the 80s and 90s. So a lot of
mm.
millennial, it says.
Okay.
So it's millennial energy, not Gen X grit.
Mm. Hmm.
Interesting, right?
That is interesting because I could have sworn that that one was Gen X, but I'll take it. Love and Basketball is a good movie,
It is.
although like we said, he played in her face.
He did.
Um,
100%.
and yeah, that bothered me. Um, what else? I think those were my like there's some that I know that I won't say are my are my favorites, but that I can watch over and over, like Mean Girls, 10 Things I Hate About You, Never Been Kissed. Those are like my some of my favorites. The Hangover. I know that those are all millennial
They are.
movies. I don't care
100%.
what you say.
They are. I'm giving them to you.
She's all that.
I'm giving them to you.
She's all that. Oh my goodness.
I'm
I
giving
tried to
it.
get my daughter to watch She's All That, and
She
she
would
won't.
watch She's All That?
No, but she would watch He's All That on Netflix, which I'm like,
Ew. I
ew.
watched that and I
Right.
couldn't even finish the whole thing. It gave me a
Ugh,
headache. I was like, what is this? What is
I
this?
don't
And who's that girl that starred in it?
I don't even know. But the guy is from Cobra Kai. And Cobra Kai is a cute show. But
She's a
um
I make it a rule. Any shows that are based off of like something that I really like, I choose not to watch it because
Cobra Kai is a good show.
it irrit they irritate me. They irritate me. I've been burned too many times. Too many times. Like the remake of Sex and the City. I refuse to watch it because they did all them characters dirty.
Mm,
They did Steve so dirty. I'm not a
I
fan.
know. I know. Okay, Addison Rae is the girl from He's All That. She's one of those TikTokers, I
I
think.
knew
TikTok.
she was familiar and she
Yeah.
can't act. It was terrible.
And that's what happens.
Okay. Um, one of the movies you said, I was like, one of my favorite things about our relationship and while you were growing up is our movie dates. We used to go to the
Mm,
movie all the
we
time.
did.
And all of those like teenage movies and
Yeah, you took me to see them. Like Never Been
you
Kissed, we
you
saw in the
you're my
movies.
in. Like we're gonna go see this.
Uh,
I'm gonna take my little sister to go see it so I don't look like a
I'm like,
weirdo going to see this TV
okay.
movie.
I mean, my first memory of going to the movies was with you, and it was to see Beauty and the Beast. That was like my first
Aw,
movie memory of ever going to the
I
movies.
remember that. We went uptown, right? To see it?
Mm-hmm.
Town. I remember that. I remember that. Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, Disney and rom-coms. That was my thing.
Mm.
And then when you grew up, I was like, dang, I don't have anybody to take to these little kid movies anymore. Mwah.
And then the movies I am into, you were like, yeah, I don't want to see that.
Yes.
So,
If I don't know if you've noticed as of yet, but my sister and I are vastly different. But we'll get into that as
yeah.
we make more of these shows, these episodes. But we have very different interests. We are very
Yeah.
different people. But yeah, that is so that is our show for the day, I think, right? Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
So you guys can debate with us in these comments.
Mm.
Are there
Yeah.
any of the shows or movies that you were like, no, that's definitely Gen X or that's definitely millennial? Let us know what you think. And thank you for joining us today.
Yay. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.